extraordinarily difficult, but with the way technology has evolved, it's pretty easy. We have a guest that's been on with us a few times, and they're in different parts of the world, and they record all their stuff on iPhones and then put it into one central place and come up with these marvelous recordings. So even if something as compact and as simple as an iPhone can be used in a professional manner now, which, being a dinosaur myself, and I'm, sometimes consider myself to be an analog man living in a digital world, it just blows my mind that you can do that.
Yeah, it does.
Right.
It does indeed.
The iPhone has come a long way as far as video and recording quality goes. I mean, it's a handy thing to be able to have in your pocket.
It is every bit of that, as I've learned from practical use, and you're absolutely right. I remember the band that we had on there. Now, that was a few years ago. I know in the last couple of years we've had several groups on who have worked together in, as a matter of fact, not groups, but two artists who'll get together and, one will live one place and one will live way out somewhere else. They get together and make music together, and it's really, really great. Not only are they able to do this and make music together, but I think in a way it draws us all a little bit closer together. Like John and I live, 2,500 miles apart, and we get to see each other every week. And, there's just a feeling of community, and I love that. And I think it's great for the music business, too. I think it's great for music because it expands the possibilities, and you get to hear more of what's going on music-wise around the world. Plus, people around the world get the outside influence. They get to know what, people in Europe can listen to what's going on in the United States. They don't have to just go with whatever top 40 radio is playing or whatever. They get to know the feel and work with the artists. And that's what we love on this show. We get to work with the artists to a degree. And I'll tell you, it's been the most wonderful thing that's happened to me in my broadcast career. I love it. And I love having people like you come on and talk with us. Now, I understand also that while you were kind of growing into the business all these years, it wasn't until you got into college that you really, really jumped on it and started running with it.
That's correct. Yes, I went to the University of Science and Arts of Oklahoma, and I hooked up with a guy named Joe Settlemyers there, who is just a phenomenal guitarist. He's very well recorded, and he's played with Vince Gill and all these big kinds of names. And so I didn't find out this kind of stuff until later on, but he was basically the leader of the show band class there, and I joined that class, and we went around playing shows for the college. And pretty soon he said, "Hey, you want to go to Nashville? Are you ready?" I said, "Yeah, man, let's go." And so we went and recorded some stuff with Harold Bradley, the late Harold Bradley. I still think that's one of the coolest things I've accomplished to this day, to be able to have that man,
a legend.
Yeah, to have him on my album. And so we did that, and since then I've still just been trying to truck along, make songs and meet more people along the way. Joe's been a huge influence on my life, and each person that I come across, I try to help learn something from them that somehow equates to better music and one day closer to living off my music.
And I understand that Harold Bradley played guitar for you as well as producing your Better Man album.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we went there, and he picked out the players that he wanted for the rest of the instruments, and he played some rhythm guitar. He did a lead on one song, and then he took care of finalizing the production, and it was awesome. I mean, just to sit there next to that guy who had played.
Absolutely.
I think he still is the most recorded guitarist in the world. He played for Elvis and Willie Nelson, Patsy Cline, all the great people we could name off. He's on those albums putting some kind of Nashville touch on them,
Absolutely. Now you're not doing too badly yourself, as I understand. You got yourself a few trophies on the wall. You had an Artist of the Year at the 2017 Indieville Awards, and you've got a couple of Josie Awards or something. So you're racking up a few little awards there yourself.
Yeah, well, the awards are always great, and I always appreciate the awards, but it's one of those things where I just try to stay humble and not let those kind of get to my head or anything. I think as long as I keep making quality music and
exactly,
reaching my fans, I think I'll be on the right track.
I think you are on the right track, and you're absolutely right. But it also shows that your peers and others in the business think you're on the right track as well. So I want to congratulate you on that.
That's a good way of putting it.
I want to thank you for coming here and sharing with us today, helping my audience get to know you and also to know your music. Keep in touch with us, please. Thank you so much for being here today, and we'll look forward to talking with you. Don't forget to post up on my Facebook groups page, and we'll look forward to talking with you again.
Okay. Thank you, sir. I really appreciate y'all having me on.
You're very welcome. Our pleasure. Drake King, ladies and gentlemen, and this is called Only You. Mr. Drake King there. It's called Only You. And that guy, as young as he is, he's written over 600 songs already. I don't know. I think we might be hearing more from Mr. Drake King. And thank you very much for stopping by here on the David Bowers Awards. And last but not least today, we have a lady coming in here who's going to, well, she's going to knock your socks off. You're going to really enjoy her music. We're going to be talking with her in just about 4 minutes or so. But first, we're going to let you listen to a tune. As a matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken, it's her current hit called Givin' a Damn. You're going to love this. Here she is, Pamela Hopkins.
People talking, not sure what they're saying. Word has it, I'm not their favorite. Feel their eyes upon me, they're not sure what they see. My attitude and my confidence, the way I wear my bling. You don't like my hair, or the way I wear my jeans. A little too tight, but it feels right, and I'm okay with me. I know who I am, and don't you ever doubt it. Think what you want, say what you will, 'cause giving a damn don't go with my outfit. Y'all don't see me on Sundays, you don't think that's right. I see most of you wasted where I play on Saturday night. Stumble to the stage, I'm living on a prayer, and all those drinks you're pounding got you more than halfway there. You don't like my hair, or the way I wear my jeans. A little too tight, but it feels right, and I'm okay with me. I know who I am, and don't you ever doubt it. Think what you want, say what you will, 'cause giving a damn don't go in my outfit. Only one just matters, and I promise it's not you. You might want to pray a little harder the next time you're in that pew. You know what I mean? Yeah. You don't like my hair, or the way I wear my jeans. A little too tight, but it feels right, and I'm okay with me. Well, I know who I am, so raise your hands and shout it. Think what you want, say what you will, 'cause giving a damn don't go in my outfit.
Well, there you go. She calls herself Pamela Hopkins. Giving a damn don't go with my outfit. And here she is. Come on in here, Pamela. Hello there.
Hi, how are you?
Doing well, thanks. I'm so glad to have you here with us today. That's a great tune you
Thanks
just
for
did
having
there.
me.
That is a kick-ass song, I got to say.
I
Did you write
appreciate it. We had a lot of fun writing that one. Yeah, I wrote that one.
I bet you did. I bet you did. And you just answered my first question. You did write that tune yourself. You got a winner there, and I think
thank you. Me and two other co-writers wrote that one, Dave Linehan and Melissa Lee Johnson. Yeah.
Great. I'm glad you mentioned their names because we like to get everybody their dues here and give them their credits. Tell us now, since this is your first time on the David Bowers Awards, tell us all about your background, where you're from, and how you got to where you are today, because we want to get to know you better.
Well, I'm from Little Rock, Arkansas. And let's see, my background in music and dueling pianos and all that good stuff, and got back into solo writing and being a solo artist about 3 or 4 years ago, and just continue to write and put out music. That's what I do. That's the short and the end of it. I mean, my full-time job is I'm a dueling piano player. So
yeah, I was going to ask you about that. That's intriguing. We were talking with someone here last, 2-3 weeks ago, and they had mentioned dueling pianos. I've heard of I've seen on TV. I've seen the effect of dueling pianos. I've never had the fun of going to a lounge or wherever they play to actually see dueling pianists in person. What's that like? You as an artist that participates, what's it like to you?
It's a lot of fun. So that's kind of what got me back into the music scene, was going into one of those bars and going, you know what, I can do this. You know, I spent a long time out of the music industry and wanted back in it, and learning how to accompany myself and all of that was one of my priorities. So